Welcome back to Virginia This Morning, live right here on CBS. The author of Fierce, Transform Your Life in the Face of Adversity, 5 minutes at a time. In this segment, she talks with Andrea Swipe-Murtaugh about how we all can appreciate what brings us together rather than what divides us. Here's that conversation.
If you only had 5 minutes, what would your focus be? What would you do to propel yourself toward your next goal or to connect with others? I'm joined with Carolyn Colleen, author of Fierce, Transform Your Life in the Face of Adversity, 5 minutes at a time. She has 4 key steps for identifying and appreciating what connects us all. Welcome, Carolyn.
Good morning.
Good morning. It's a pleasure to be with you. Now, it's no secret that we've all faced adversity, and we may even have faced more adversity in the last few months than we ever have. So you have 4 tips to help us focus on the things that truly connect us versus what divide us. Why is this particularly important right now?
So right now, just like you said, we have seen things that we may not have experienced before. And how do we address that? We've experienced chronic stress, and we've experienced different things that may have pulled us to, rather than pulling us together or pulling us apart, we want to pull each other together. And so how do we do that? Just taking 5 minutes to just take a deep breath. First step, taking a deep breath. And then thinking about the goal of how to bring each other together, how to come and unify, and thinking about a question of, think of a time where you've witnessed unity just in the past 2 weeks. Think of a time that you've appreciated unity and how we come together as humans, appreciating what that is, taking a deep breath and giving ourselves credit. Sometimes we forget to give ourselves credit for what we've done, the obstacles we've overcome, the challenges that we've overcome, so that we can then highlight what that is truly unifying us. So for example, we've had opportunities to come together pre-COVID and be it baby showers, celebrating a birth, celebrating a marriage, what unifies us and brings us together, and appreciating those times and thinking about how we can apply that now. How can we get to the source of appreciating what brings us together as people?
Sure. And so you mentioned that, you want to start with a quiet moment of breathing and reflecting. So what tips do you have to help us really wind down in those moments and create those quiet moments, if you will, that allow us to truly reflect?
Yes, taking pause. There's so many things that are happening in our world, and just taking a moment to get quiet, taking pause and taking that deep breath. And what I suggest is just taking a deep breath, breathing in for 7, out for 11. And the reason I say that is because it's easy to remember. It's simple. In for 7, out for 11. Taking in that deep breath. And what happens then is it reduces our blood pressure, but then it also opens our mind to be able to process information. And then being able to process information, we're able to then reflect. We can reflect and appreciate what truly the courage that we do have, appreciate that this isn't our first rodeo. We've been through challenges before, and we can do them again. And so having that opportunity to do so, breathing, reflecting, and then the next thing is just really appreciating ourselves, appreciating what we've been through, taking the credit and celebrating that we have gone over mountains, we have gone through things, and we've come out the other side, persevering. And then the last thing is being able to celebrate those wins, appreciate those wins, and appreciate how we as people and as humans, the strength that we have, and how we can come together and unify as humans and appreciate each other.
Absolutely. Well, it's so important, especially in times like these, to truly celebrate all of the things that have gone well, even in this time frame, to be focused on the things that we can appreciate about one another and the times that we did have together. But I think what you're saying is really important, taking some quiet time to realize that, eliminating the hustle and bustle wherever we can, just so we can truly get to a place of zen, so we can appreciate, is so important. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you.
For those of you who'd like to learn more about Carolyn's book, we'd invite you to our website at WTVR.com/VT.